Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Sitecore 8 personalization using goals and engagement value. Here's Dalibor with a demonstration.
Hi, this is Dalibor from Korea. In this video, I'm going to show you some personalization features that you can use in Sitecore 8. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to use a standard Sitecore demo site, which is called Habitat. This was built by Sitecore to showcase the capabilities of Sitecore platform, but you can also get it and install it on your servers and use it because it's freely available. Just Google Sitecore Habitat and you'll get all you need. So in today's demo, I'm going to show you how we can personalize content based on our visitors' behavior. As you probably know, Sitecore is more than just content management system. It's what we call an experience platform, which, among other things, provides us out of the box with features for tracking our visitors, for tracking their behavior on our site, and based on the information we collect, we can personalize the content to tailor it for our visitors. In this demo, I'm going to use a scenario where I want to customize this component, this getting started. And I'm going to do that by setting certain goals and then personalizing the content based on that goals and on the engagement value points that visitor accrues by surfing our website. To start, I need to log into my Sitecore backend for this site. I'm logging in as administrator user. Based on your privileges as a Sitecore user, you may see a different dashboard with less icons. Since I'm administrator, I get all the privileges. For the purpose of this demo, we're going to use two tools. So first of all, I'm going to open the content editor in a separate tab so that I have it handy. But the main tool that is used for designing and personalizing pages is the experience editor. So I'm going to open that now. And there we see our page, but with some additional elements. On the top here, you have a toolbar that is used by designers and content editors to edit the page. You also see that each element on the page is surrounded by these blue markers. This means that we can click on those elements and edit them right here, or we can personalize them. We get certain pop-up menus which we can use. So the first thing we need to do is set up some goals. Goals are reached when visitors do certain activity on our page. So in this scenario, we're going to say, okay, I want to personalize this content to be able to show different content here instead of getting started. If my visitor has already visited getting started page and visitor has also visited this more info page. So from user's perspective, this will look like, okay, I come to the home page, I'm browsing, I looked at getting started page, okay, I want to see something else, I want to see more info. And when I return to home page, this content will be different. So let's do that. First of all, we need to set up some goals. We do that in Content Editor, in System Marketing Control Panel. Here we can see that already some goals are set up. This is the default setup that comes with the installation of Habitat. I'm going to add some new page goals here. So I'm going to insert a goal, and I'll call that goal getting started page visited. Okay, I have my goal now. What I can do with this goal is I can set certain number of points that will be accrued to that visitor's account when that goal is reached. We call these points the engagement value, and you can set it to any number depending on your strategy, how you want to value the visit of your visitor to this page. So I'm going to set this at 10, save it. And in order to be able to use this goal on the web page, I need to deploy it. So I go to this review tab and press deploy. Okay. So my goal is deployed, but I need one more goal. So I'll set it up now. I'm going to say more info page visited. And I'm also going to assign 10 value points for achieving that goal. Save. And deploy. Okay, now I have my two goals. Now I need to attach them to pages. I'll go to my content, more info page, scroll down to the advanced section, and there you will find tracking field with this goals link. You can also do this using the toolbar. So you go to Analyze and press Goals. The effect is completely the same. So this is the more info page. So we want to attach our new more info page visited goal. This means that every time the visitor comes to that page, this goal will be achieved. And the number of value points that we associated with that goal, which can be 0 or more, will be accrued to that visitor's engagement value account. This is the measure of how valuable this visitor is to us based on the actions that visitor has taken on our web page. That's that. Save it. And now we go to getting started page and do the same. You can do it like this. So getting started page visited. Okay. Save that. So now we have established our goals. What we need to do now is personalize our web page based on achieving those goals. So we said we wanted to personalize this getting started component. So I'll click on that. I see that it's called page teaser. And here I have a button that will take me to the personalization of this component. We can see the default condition here, which basically does not do anything. It just displays this component. We can hide this component if we want to, but for the purpose of this demo, we are going to add a new condition. We'll say experienced users as condition name, and we go to edit. This is the screen where we set up personalization rules, which means, okay, I want to personalize this component, but under which conditions? There are quite a big number of already predefined personalization rules that you can use, but with the help of your developers, you can also add your own personalization rules. For the purpose of this, I need some personalization rules connected with goals. Okay, I can use this search box to narrow down the selection. What I need now is where the specific goal was triggered, let's say during this visit. I'm going to say where the visitor has visited getting started page. And I'm also going to add one more where this visitor has also visited my more info page. These rules can be combined using and or. You just click on the link and it changes. And also they can be negated by clicking on this where, which then becomes except where. So this is the basics for my personalization. I say if the user has visited getting started and more info page, I'm going to personalize the content. But I'm also going to add one more thing, and that is based on the total number of points accrued by that visitor. Okay, let's find that. There it is, where the number of contacts current engagement value points compares to number. So I will going to set one more restriction, and that is I'm going to personalize this component only if my user has accrued more than 50 points on its engagement value account. So I'm going to say I'm going to choose a comparison operator is greater than, and I'll say 50. So now my personalization rule reads like this. The visitor needs to visit these two pages and the total number of visitors' engagement value points is greater than 50. Now I'm satisfied with my personalization rule. I'm going to press OK. Now we need to set up what we will do when that rule is met. So I'm going to personalize contact by pressing this select button here. And I'm going to choose a different component. So standard component is showing this getting started page teaser, but I want to show this more info instead. Okay. So now my pop-up menu for this component has changed. Now I can see that I have two variants of this component. One is the default and one is for experienced users. I can preview it here. I say experienced users. The display will change immediately. I need to save that. And now we can go onto the live website to see what effect this has on the visitor. So I'm a visitor of my page now. Here, pressing on this icon, Habitat site gives you a nice overview of your user status. So I can see that engagement value for this user is 0 presently. But we said, okay, if I visit and this component that we are personalizing is still showing the default display. If I visit more info page, my engagement value has gone up to 10 because, as you remember, when we were setting up that goal, we said that achieving this goal will bring our visitor 10 engagement value points. I return to the Okay, then I can go to, where was it, getting started. Just a page, but it has accrued 20 more value points. If I now go back to the home page, I will see that my component is still showing the display, the default display. We have visited both our pages that we set in our personalization rule, but we still don't have enough engagement value points. So we're going to serve some more info, getting started, more info. Let's see, now I'm at 50. Let's go again to getting started. And now when I go back to my home page, I hope that that component will change. And indeed it has. So now our visitor has achieved both goals and it has accrued more than 50 engagement value points. So the content is now personalized for that user. That was it. I hope you found this useful. We saw how in just a few clicks and by using just Sitecore standard functionality, we can personalize the content on our page using goals and engagement value points.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Sarah from Korea, and thanks for watching.